As we tend to do, we've been quite young. We're a majority under-19 team with under-17s, 16s in there to make sure we get the right challenge. And the guys, when we started out the season, we try to project where we would be, and we thought we would be competitive. But they've surpassed what we thought we would do. And I think when you see some of the play that we got up to today and the way we moved the ball, the way we can shift and create problems, they deserve to be at the top of the league. So we're relieved that they got to finish off in a proper style today.
How pleasing the fact that they've handled it. It's not maybe pressure as it would be in the first team, but they've handled this latter part of the season and gone on a run to eventually win the title.
Well, I keep on mentioning the refocus that we had, but it's really, really critical because the guys said they wanted to win 5 games to win the league. They managed to go and do that. Unfortunately, we came up short last week in the Glasgow Cup, but the resilience they showed to bounce back from that, the resilience they showed to come back from 1-0 down, I thought was outstanding, and some of our play was great to see and really, really gives me hope for the future. But also when we look at the players that we have, the growth that they've had has been the important thing. I keep on saying it, winning the league's lovely and it's really good and it's a really good accolade for the players, but the development that they've had, the growth that they've shown is the thing that pleases me the most.
Yeah, and the fact you've been able to do it in style, as you mentioned, by playing some fantastic football here today must be so pleasing.
There was some really, really good football. I didn't think it was going to happen because we had 3 off the post, 1 off the bar, and it's 2-1, there's 10 minutes to go and you're looking and thinking it can't happen to us again. But they showed good composure, good control and managed to get the third. It's no more than they deserve. They've been fantastic in terms of their application and their quality this season. I'm pleased for them, and once again I'm really, really proud of the way they've managed to conduct themselves throughout the season.
You've wanted a crowd to come and challenge and press your players, and to have just shy of 1,000 Rangers fans here today was fantastic.
Oh, it was brilliant. It created a real good atmosphere, and then there's a little bit where we go behind and have to deal with that as well. It's all to their development, it's all to their growth, and I think there's not a few of them will be surprised by the quality that we showed, the ability that some of our players have, and actually their understanding of the game. It showed up really well to hopefully a new lot of Rangers fans that can go away talking and enthusing about this young group as we do, and hopefully they're ready to support them on their next step.
And getting that winning feeling is invaluable for these guys.
It is. We learned from defeat last week, and it was difficult. It was hard. It'll sort them out in the future, and it'll bode well for the future for their development. But it's nice to learn how to win, and to learn how to win throughout a long season is difficult to do. But they maintain their standards, they maintain their quality, and they push one another every single day in training. They push to try and get better and improve, and try and make sure that they secure that next step. This is a fantastic accolade for them, but I keep on reiterating it to them. Don't let this be the highlight of your Rangers career. Take this as a springboard to go on to bigger and better things. If they do that, then I will count my job to have been well and truly done.
And the season's not over for some of them. They've got Corby on Wednesday night down south, and then they're travelling to Hong Kong in a couple of weeks too.
Yeah, that's still to be sorted out because the first team are looking at this group. We've still got to sort out who's going where, because the manager wants to look at this lot training with his first team, being involved around the group, which is fantastic for them. And that is a kind of a fluid situation at the moment, but it's great. We would rather go on tours with less players and younger players, as long as our players are getting in front of the manager's eyes, and they are. He's making sure he sees them. Gary McAllister here today, he spoke to the players after and was really impressed with what they did. So the more they can do that, the more they can actually show themselves off to good effect in front of the manager, the better for them. And from start to finish, from start of the academy under 9 all the way through into this stage, into this arena, there's some brilliant work goes on. We're the tip of the spear. You see myself and Peter and Graeme, and we do really good work, I believe. But that's not to say the guys further down don't do great work. They don't get a lot of press, they don't get a lot of notice, but some of those guys there have been here since they were dots. They were tiny, tiny, tiny kids, and what you're seeing is a culmination of their entire learning, not just this year. So we'll take pleasure in this year, but we understand this is just the icing on the cake that's been built on for many, many years in our academy before we even got to see them.